Welcome in Pesky Pole YouTube channel, and I have a little project I'm going to start here, and it's the Tiger Woods project. And I'm going to use ASG Golf. So a couple things. ASG Golf, my favorite golf game, and I have Ron Juckett to thank for it. Ron Juckett started playing ASG Golf on his channel. I don't know, 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I'm not sure when I saw it at first. And before that, I played a lot of action PC golf, which I liked. It's probably my favorite action PC game, Mr. Golf game. But I really love the ASG Golf. Now the only problem with ASG Golf, okay, and this is Ron Juckett's fault as well. I'm going to blame Ron again. Hopefully he's listening. Is it's really expensive. It's expensive. They don't have sales. Um, but I mean, if you like the game, when I do, then I guess you can somehow rationalize paying the money for it, which I do. So we're going to do a Tiger Woods project. So a couple things. Um, ASG Golf, you can buy the seasons, you can buy the golf sets, and so I buy seasons. And to do the Tiger Woods project, you got to buy seasons and you got to buy golf courses. Now, if you buy the seasons, all the golf courses are on there for quick play. And quick play is just kind of rolling a dice for the hole and how they did in the hole. If you buy the golf course, you play shot by shot with the graphics. Okay, so I'm not sure I'm gonna buy a bunch more golf courses. I have the main courses that the majors are on mostly, not all of them, but I think I'm done buying courses. And I think for the project, when he plays at, pick a tournament. Bay Hill, for example. I don't have the Bay Hill course. I'm going to play that with the quick play with the dice for each hole. He plays the Masters, the Players Championship, Memorial. He plays, you know, uh, Bethpage Black, Augusta, all those things. I have those courses. I'll play it that way. So we start off with 1995. And I bought the 95 season. I already have it in there. $40 is kind of how much the season costs. But you can see there are some years missing in the Tiger Woods project we're going to do here. So hopefully they'll come out with these seasons later on. Like, for instance, 96 is missing, which isn't a huge deal because Tiger didn't play a whole lot in 96. But 97 is missing. 97 is when he had the historic first Masters win and really his first full year on tour. And of course, 98's missing. You've got 99 though, which is a historic Tiger year, 2000 historic Tiger year. You're missing '01. You're missing '03. You're missing '05 and '06. And then you have everything from '08 on there, which is pretty cool. And so I may do a little Rory McIlroy project too on the side. I might do that off the channel. Um, and of course, Rory and Tiger will collide a little bit too in the project as well. But I like Roy McIlroy. So that's what I'm doing. The cool thing is, if you go to Wikipedia, now Wikipedia isn't great for a lot of things. It's great on this, though. And this has everything Tiger Woods ever did in his life. What I love about this, okay, it's got his major championship wins right here. All his major wins, 15. Wait, I love this right here. Results timeline. So here it goes through every major and what he did each year. So 95, I'm going to start off. I'm going to play the Masters this week here. He tied for 41st, okay, and he was an amateur. The U.S. Open 95, he withdrew. He played the first round, I believe, and then I'm not sure if he got injured. He's playing really bad or what happened. And he played the Open. Didn't play the PGA, so I'm going to play those three there. 95, he did not play any other tournaments. He was still an amateur. 96, I don't have. 97, I don't have. Okay, in 99, we'll kind of get back to playing all the tournaments he played in. So here is kind of the ASG golf, and it looks like, and I've went ahead and started 95 season. I've kind of quick played all these right here. Steve Elkington is the leader in points, and we're down to the Masters. and I play the actual fields now. Now the fields are pretty good. Um, they don't have everybody like the rare amateur. They may not have, but they're pretty good. I kind of did. I kind of found out they don't have everybody based on a few things I did. But right here is the Masters. You've got 85 golfers. There's Tiger down there playing. You got Nicholas in the event too. Um, Palmer's playing as well too. And so the goal is to make the cut. He's had 41st. We'll try to do that, and I'll have the second. I'm going to live stream the second round because I'm not sure I'll make the cut with him. It'll be kind of tough with 95 Tiger Woods. And then if he makes the cut, I'll have the final round down as well and do it that way. And then we'll kind of go to 99. 99. Oh, actually, we'll go to the U.S. Open and play that next, and then the British Open he played, I believe. Oh, wrong thing. Um, and the British Open he played, 95, the Open Championship, and the PGA. So we'll play three tournaments, and then I'll go back to 99, and we'll start with his tournament 99. He plays the full schedule in 99, not a full for Tiger, but a full for how he does that. So we're doing that. One other thing too, the Tiger Woods stuff. Let me look for his stats real quick. On the podcast last week, Ron and Dave had the whole idea about the bad egg stuff, and they didn't bring up Tiger Woods on there. And Tiger Woods, I guess you could say, I mean, is he he's has his issues off the course, and I'm not what you call. Am I a Tiger Woods fan? That's a good question. Um, I don't root for him. I don't root against him. But I love to watch him play. I'm a big golfer. I've been golfing since I was a little kid, and so I mean he is amazing. I mean he's in the golf conversation for GOAT. I mean you can Nicholas, Jones, Sneed, Hogan. I mean he's in the conversation. And my wife asked me this question too. If you know about Tiger Woods, he cheated on his wife. He you know probably has issue with painkillers and not the nicest guy. Maybe he's known to be cheap and doesn't tip, all this stuff there too. But the main thing, he cheated on his wife. And so my wife instantly doesn't like him and doesn't understand why I have to watch him. And I'm pretty good at compartmentalizing athletes. Um, when I'm playing Tiger Woods, I'm watching Tiger Woods, I'm not really thinking about him as a person. I'm looking at him um, as a golf genius. And I don't, not that I don't care what he is as a person, but that's not what I'm watching him for. I get he's not no one's perfect, and I get that he has his issues. And most people who are really good at one thing tend not to be good at other things, right? Wasn't a good husband. I'm not sure what kind of father he is. I mean, you just don't know. But I can compartmentalize that stuff too. And so the Tiger Woods project I'm doing, like, appeals to me because I watched it happen. And I know that my grandkids will ask about Tiger Woods. Like they'll say, "Hey, Grandpa, how good was Tiger Woods?" And I got to see him up close. I mean, I went to the tour. I went to the tour championship in his prime. This is back in uh 2005 at the tour championship in Atlanta, and 30 golfers in the course. And of course, his gallery is huge. And so I walked up ahead, like 5 holes ahead of him, and I stood behind the tee box on a hole. It's a par five downhill. I think it's the ninth hole, I want to say. It's the hole they use for long driving, like when they do the driving accuracy stuff, whatever it is. So they hit driver in this hole. So I wanted to go to a hole we hit driver. So I went there and I stood behind the rope, like right there in the tee box, and just waited. And I watched about 6 groups come through, and I watched all them hit golf balls. Okay. And obviously they're PGA players. They're one of the top 30 PGA players. They're in the Tour Championship. And of course, impressive stuff, impressive. And then Tiger walked up and he stood like he wasn't hitting first, and he stood right by me. Like I could have, like, easily, I was a foot away from him. I could have easily grabbed him, could take his hat off. I could have punched him. I mean, I would have done. But you think about security. Like I could have been a madman, but I stood right there. And it was pretty cool just to be like that close to, and he's sitting there looking down the fairway, and I'm looking over his shoulder. I wanted to kind of give him, hey, Tiger, hit a little cut shot, but I didn't, and you could just tell if you were dropped on the planet, okay, from another planet, and had no idea what the hell golf was, and you just saw him, you would say, he seems like he's a little bit different. Like he seems he's different. Then he hit his drive, and it just sounded different. The ball went different. Like I just watched about five group, two guys in the group, like 10 golfers hit drives from that same spot. And when he hit it, it just was different. Like it sounded different. It looked different. Like, like, and like, man, that this dude is special. Now, as a human being, flawed. As a golfer, good Lord. Okay. And it's the same thing when I saw Bo Jackson at Fenway Park take batting practice, and the ball just sounded different for the bat. I saw Ken Griffey Jr. in his prime. It just like you watch a lot of stuff and it's just different. And so that's my appeal of Tiger Woods. It's not a my wife somehow thinks that I somehow agree with, like, she's worried. I mean, I understand she's worried. I think it's okay to cheat, and I'm like, no, no, it's a separate thing for me. I'm there for the golf. I'm there to watch him play. I'm there to see what he can do. I don't really root for him. I want to see what he does. I want to watch what he does. And so that's what appeals to me. And so that's what the idea. So I kind of came in. That podcast was timely because I was thinking about doing a Tiger Woods project. It's supposed to be golf season, how I was going to do it, and so forth. And they kind of brought up the idea of the bad egg and all that stuff there too. And I really separated it. Like I don't, it doesn't bother me. Curt Schilling, listen, Schilling is when he did the Tim Wakefield, um, was a piece of shit move, and I can't stand him for that. Politics aside, I'm not going to get into his politics, but he said some dumb things. Regardless, even if you agree with his politics, he said some dumb things within that. Um, he he had the failed company in Rhode Island, all that stuff. So I'm not a huge Curt Schilling the guy fan right now. However, the other day I'm playing Dynasty League baseball, and I'm playing with the '04 Red Sox, and Curt Schilling's pitching. I'm not thinking of any of that. I'm thinking of Curt Schilling the horse, Curt Schilling the ace, Curt Schilling the bully sock, Curt Schilling the guy you give the ball to in a big game. That's all I'm thinking about. And that's the Schilling I love. That's the guy, the athlete, the pitcher. I don't want to hear him talk or run his mouth or see his tweets for crying out loud. I love to watch him pitch, though, and compete and shove up the Yankees' ass. That's what I like. So I'm very much able to compartmentalize that stuff. OJ Simpson, when I play a simulation of OJ, once again, same idea, same idea. So just my thoughts on that. So anyway, Project Tiger Woods. I'm going to play a little 95 Masters this week. I'm going to live stream, I think, around two of the Masters, probably on Friday night late. I'm recording this on Thursday. So check that out too. Hopefully I can make the cut with Tiger Woods. I'm going to caddy for him. That's something, ASG golf. It's not like how good you are at how many buttons you click. It's not about how your timing. It's not about, all that stuff. It's about um, choosing the right club, you're the caddy. I'm telling Tiger Woods what to hit. I'm telling Tiger Woods where to aim. And then it comes down to the dice roll and his ability. And so 95 Tiger Woods is a young Tiger Woods, not a prime Tiger Woods. So we'll see if we can get him into the weekend at the Masters. And he's playing Group 25. He's going to play with, if I pull this up real quick, he's going to play with Brad Bryant and Wayne Grady. Okay, at the end of the day on Thursday. So Friday he'll be out early, which means that we'll live stream that Friday round and then have to hold on and see if he makes the. Maybe we won't have to hold on. Maybe he'll be in the lead. Won't have to worry about making the cut. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.